I'm Emma Massingale. I'm a professional horse trainer. Okay, we're going to look at clipping our horse now. This is a 4-year-old horse that hasn't ever seen a pair of clippers before. And it's summertime now, which is actually the perfect time to introduce the clippers to our young horses, because there's no chance that we'd actually get carried away and want to do a complete full body clip on the very first time we introduce them to the clippers. What I'm going to do to start with is I've got a helper here, Katie, and I'm going to just brush him, and she's going to turn on the clippers when I ask her to, and she'll stop them when I ask her to as well. And what I want him to do is learn that when the noise is on, that it's okay, that I don't want him to move his feet and feel like he might need to be scared and run away or something like that. So I'm going to introduce Custard to the noise of the clippers first. He's familiar with being brushed, so I'm going to brush him, and Katie is going to turn on the clippers until I ask her to turn them off. And what we're looking for is for him to just stand still and let me brush him with the noise of the clippers. I prefer to do it like that than go straight at him with the clippers, as he would have to cope with not only the noise but the vibration and everything. So step by step is usually best. Okay, let's give it a go. So if I start brushing, Katie, turn the clippers on. Good boy. And what I want is for him to look a little bit more relaxed, so I'm just going to keep brushing him until he starts to look a little bit more relaxed about the whole thing. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Just again, touch him. Good boy. And back up step. Good lad. Okay, and stop there. So the initial shock of, oh, what's that noise, turned to, oh, I'd quite like to go and touch it actually. So that's quite a nice response for a 4-year-old. I'm not surprised by that, and I think we can progress now from there. Because the noise is quite a loud one, and we need him to be okay with not only the noise, but the fact that the noise is going to move slightly as well. I would never go near his shoulder, because I don't want him to strike out at it or anything. So I'm aiming at this area here first of all. Okay, good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Because he didn't move, I'm just going to turn them off and tell him he's a good boy. I don't want him to feel like he's trapped in the corner, so I'm just going to move his feet a little bit, just so that he knows that I'm not trying to pin him in the corner here and get the job done. Good boy. And again, turn them on again. And I might just move them a little bit. Although that might seem easy to us, to him the noise was really varying when I moved it up, and we need to get him used to having them so we could eventually do his ears and things like that as well. Good boy. So again, good boy. And then I'm going to put it on my hand and see if he can cope with the vibration through my hand. So I'm pretty happy with his first introduction to the clippers, and what I would do is I would go on to do that all over his body, and I might do it 5 days on the trot. When I'm doing anything in particular, a specific thing with a horse that might potentially cause a problem, I like to do it for 5 days on the trot. So for 5 days I'd make the effort and I'd get my clippers out and I'd run them just like that until he could cope with it all over his body. And by day 5 I'd like to feel pretty confident I could give him a trace clip or a racing clip or some small clip that he would be really confident with. And from there, the following winter, perhaps I could clip him straight out without worry.